This video is going to be the video about this entire test or trial or whatever you want to call it. So I think the first thing we need to recognize is I was left poisoned with heavy metals for, I think, 6 years. And that is why it was leaching. After I got the initial heavy metals out of my body, there were still more, and they kept accumulating, and I believe specifically aluminum for some reason was causing me serious fucking issues, and they caused the fear to begin with. Why I was freaking out, why I was acting out. That compounded with constantly being under surveillance causes fear and anxiety. So not only did I have a timid brain, I was also doubled down on fear, with fear, with fear, with fear, which I guess was the whole point of this trial, but I want to just... rigged. The only word for this is rigged because of the heavy metal poisoning, I once again said a bunch of things I wouldn't have said. I did a bunch of things I wouldn't have done, and I just made a bunch of bad decisions that I simply wouldn't have made had I not had a still wrecked nervous system or fucking heavy metal brain. Okay. Heavy metal poisoning slows down your ability to regenerate, and I had a severely damaged ability to regenerate from the heavy metal poisoning I suffered. And you might go, well, Bobby, I feel bad about what happened, I feel bad about my failure, but is this a no? Answer no. And you might go, oh, that's fucked up. No. I didn't poison me with heavy metals. That was these people. And then the trial they gave me is completely ridiculous. Okay? Is completely fucking ridiculous on every level. They poisoned me with heavy metals, and they wanted me to act rationally and intelligently, and this is the chaotic nature. We fucked him up, we want him to run. Okay, we blew his legs off, now you have to run. Oh, you think you're good? Well, and this is the shit. If you're nothing without your LSD and lead brains, you'll never be anything with them. If you want to prove you're superior, get rid of your lead brains and LSD, let's see how well you do. You're not gonna, 'cause you're not that brave. So, yeah. It does annoy me that Anal Eaten Mummy God literally promised and said that this wouldn't come down to heavy metal poisoning when it came down to heavy metal poisoning. Again. For the second time, where I said I would have made better decisions had I not been poisoned with heavy metals, and then I made bad decisions again because I was still poisoned with heavy metals. Either, one, these idiots at the church didn't understand chelation therapy and how it worked, and why you should never do it yourself, by the way. I'm still missing a tooth from taking EDTA, okay? And Anal Eaten Mummy God lied about that. He said it didn't destroy your teeth. But he should have also laid down and explained to me exactly how heavy metal, if they were going to make me do it, he should have taken responsibility and been like, look, you're going to have to keep doing it. You don't just do it once, you have to keep doing it, okay? There should have been some kind of explanation, because even online there is no explanation for that. Okay. So once again, I call rigged. But I think that's the point, is to keep you fighting one hand behind your back, and then when you overcome that obstacle, that's when they respect you. But the obstacle has to be arbitrary and make no sense and not actually test anything, because let's talk about it. If I am inherently a courageous person, if I am naturally a courageous person, you poison me with aluminum and turn me into a coward and then go, now be brave. How the fuck is that a test of anything? Like, what am I testing here, exactly? Like, what is the point of this? Okay, I was brave before, you stole it from me, and this is the stupid shit that I'm pretty sure people, and I will beat this drum forever. Once again, you're running a race, they blow your legs off, and then tell you, get up and run. Get up and run. Okay, what are you teaching that person? What is the point of your fucking thing? You think testing a person would be them being the best form of themselves they can be, and then you taking them on like a real man. But these people are not real men. That is why they have to have you with one hand behind your back, because they have to cheat, because it's the only way they can be superior. They are not inherently superior. They're inherently losers that cheat at everything so they can pretend to be superior. It is all kneecapping. It is all lying. It is all manipulation. It is all playing dirty. Okay? It is all smoke and mirrors and brings out the most disgusting thing on the planet. And this feeds into one of the realizations I had after experiencing these people. You see, when I was a kid in elementary school, I firmly believed that just by being a good person, you could bring about good in the world. Okay. I believe that by sharing kindness, you could create a kind world. These people are so opposed to any form of kindness, any kind of goodness in the world. They will beat, rape, poison you with heavy metals, poison your coffee, assault you, threaten you, and do all the evil shit to turn you into a piece of shit just like them. Okay, because they have to know that it is okay for them to be pieces of shit. So here's what you people in this church want to hear, and I would like it if all of you watch this video. Every one of you. It is okay to be a complete piece of shit. It is not okay to force everybody on the planet to be a piece of shit because you feel bad about being a piece of shit. Okay, you can go, and part of having a sorrowful soul is being a piece of shit. Okay, the reason your soul is sorrowful is because you are not in alignment with your values, which is why you feel like shit. Okay, and you need to hear the word shit because it creates the image of poop, fecal matter, garbage, waste, something you don't want. Okay, you shit it in the toilet and then you flush it, which is exactly what needs to happen to you people. The world will never be a kind or good place with you people in it. The only solution is a mass genocide. You cannot be good people by your natures. You ruin life for everyone in existence just by existing. Okay? You are the worst thing on the planet that was ever conceived. And you were conceived by a pedophile that found out if he raped little kids, he could take control of them. He found out if he poisoned people with heavy metals, he could make them stupid enough to do whatever he wanted to. And if you didn't do it, he would just poison you with more heavy metals until you did or you died. And those are two options. Okay? So, once again, the world will never be a kind or good place because you people exist in it. Okay? You destroy all goodness. And once again, I know you dumb assholes believe you get a planet when you die because you're fucking stupid, but there is no place in heaven for people who actively pursue being a bastard. Okay? I know it sounds edgelordy right now in your physical world. You're a great edgelord. You can murder kids. You can murder anybody. You can cheat at everything. Oh, look at me. I'm so in control. And then what should happen naturally is you get shot in the head. But that's not going to happen because fascism. You have too many bastards willing to back your bastard ass up instead of telling you, Jim, you're in the fucking wrong. You need to sit the fuck down. But whatever, man. These people, I remember this shit from the FBI, the later people in the church, people way up the ladder, can't even tell the difference between right and wrong. You could literally tell them to stab their kids to death. They would do it without a question. So, there's that.